Wow. Getting the followers on the train.
Is that gonna come out on your channel or something?
Approaching the station, please stand away from the platform edge.
Out here. Like that? That's how you fucking hit a ball. Dude, you gotta get a clean hit, you know? Like that one, that was clean.
What else?
Oh. The isometric.
Mm-hmm.
The isomet. Dude!
Isometric.
How's it going?
Good. Ted D. It has been too long.
Get in here, bro. How's your trip?
Good.
All right, dude. So here's the apartment. Come on in.
Ooh, overexposed. Wow. What am I walking into? Okay. So,
Welcome to my apartment. Getting to know Ted Jones, part 2. The camera guy just wanted to know all about me. So we're here today in my apartment. Guys, we have the podcast set up, ready to go. Usually record episodes on Tuesday and Saturday. We got the road set up here, got the lights, and every part of this little studio / apartment is just really ready for the podcast, vlog, whatever it is. We use all the space we can get. Currently, the window is open because a couple hours ago I smoked a doob in here, so we're allowing the air to really come in. And over here, we'll see the kitchen. Turn on those lights in the kitchen. This is where, the eating goes on. I do sit here sometimes, plug away on the computer. Oh, laptop, editing, whatever it is. The apartment's not so messy right now. I really didn't clean it up because you guys were coming today. But it does look clean, and that's just how it is. Usually I'm using these 2 chairs, though, for clothes and whatever. And then we also use the that chair over there for clothes. When you have a lot of chairs, you just throw shit on the chairs. Come on, follow me over this way. We're hitting the fridge situation here. I actually do have some food for once. I don't usually have a lot of food in there. Let's see what we got. We got some kale, farro, and roasted artichoke. Tabbouleh quinoa, some almond milk, chickpeas, curried lentil, avocado, strawberries, grapes, seltzer, blueberry, clementine, yogurt, vegan cheese, apples, blueberries, 1 beer that's been in here for like 6 months since my buddies came over the last time. I don't really drink beer, but just in case somebody wants to come over and have a glass of beer, get some peanut butter with that too, okay? Absolutely. Here, you'll notice we just have a couple snacks in here. Chickpeas out the can. As you guys know, if you've watched a vlog before, I hit those straight out the can. Wash them up, put them in the bowl, start eating them. Preferably with hot sauce, but if I don't have hot sauce, I don't really freak out so much. If you guys are noticing, I do have a lot of little signs on the wall. Ted Jones right here, comedy show stuff, art, whatever it is. But, you come in here and you see a lot of things that are just handmade, man-made, stickers on the wall, whatever that is. Got some pictures of my buddies up here. We'll get you to this closet that's a little messy, though. I'm not so proud of this, but it's tough. You got to keep everything in an apartment, so, this is what we're doing. And then also, if you come over here, you'll see the bathroom nice and tight, ready to just go. If you gotta go number 1, 2, or if you're not feeling so well, you're hungover, you gotta blow chunks, right in there. The toilet is where you do it. Okay, and here is where the magic happens. Boys and girls, change the world. You gotta make your freaking bed, all right? And then also, we just got a nice dresser here. Keep the microphones out when I'm ready to do a set. Got a nice light here. You wanna turn on that light? Boom, there it is, light on. And then got 2 closets over here, but yeah, that's my apartment. So what questions did you have? All right, let's do this.
You were telling me how you predicted the Bitcoin crash, right?
The Bitcoin crash, I unfortunately didn't predict. I don't know where you got that. When I'm saying that it has its ups and downs, it has its ups and downs. I think probably from when I started kindergarten till about 3rd to 4th grade, it was a lot of play dates, a lot of socializing, after school programs, whether that was roller hockey, dodgeball, capture the flag, stuff like that. 10 years old, I started to get more serious with baseball and tennis, my 2 favorite sports. I played basketball, soccer, baseball, and tennis, but baseball and tennis were the 2 sports that really stuck out. And from the ages of 10 to 13 years old, I was really focused on those 2 sports. I won MVP of my Little League when I was 12 years old in baseball. And that day when I won MVP, I actually went to tennis camp for 2 weeks and was crying every single day being away from my parents. Did not like sleepovers really at all, even when I was younger. Imagine you break up with your girlfriend and then the next day, she's freaking hooking up with Vinny Chase from Entourage. Yes.
Actually Vinny Chase?
Yes.
Actually Vinny?
Yes, bro. So I was 17 years old crying in the hallway. I was so upset because my ex-girlfriend that I just broke up with is now dating Vinny Chase. And mind you, think about this. 13 years ago, what was the coolest show you could be on? Entourage, right? And then I watched it all the time, and I could not watch Entourage anymore. Being so close to New York, I think UConn really had a leg up. I wanted to be there because the sports teams were so good. My freshman year and senior year that I was there, the basketball team won the national championship, and the women's basketball team had a 90-game winning streak. The soccer team was number 1 in the country. Baseball team was great. Softball, lacrosse, whatever it was. So I think just being in an environment where the sports were a big deal, I wanted to go to a college like that. So I only ended up playing tennis for 2.5 years. All the time that I had my junior year when I wasn't at tennis practice or I wasn't at fitness, which happened to be probably 20 hours a week, something like that, I wrote a movie script. So the movie script I actually wrote was called A Lost Leaf. That's what I titled it. It's about Ryan Leaf, who got picked number 2nd overall in the NFL draft behind Peyton Manning in 1998. And he was considered to be interchangeable with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning coming out of Tennessee, Ryan Leaf coming out of Washington State. So it was going to be one of those 2 guys was going to be the quarterback to be picked. And the movie script that I wrote, 113 pages. You guys can read it if you want it. Just email me, tedjonesworld@gmail.com. But I just kind of wrote a story, did a lot of research on how this guy went from being a stud in high school to being a stud at Washington State University to really having trouble in the National Football League, and whether that was because he was mature and he really thought that the entire team needed to focus around him. It's tough to come in as a rookie and have all that attention. But his first 2 games he won, and then from that point forward, it was like a train wreck. He ended up going to jail for some time, was addicted to drugs, and he kind of just dug himself out of that hole after being in jail and coming back, and now he's an announcer on ESPN. And I think starting that story kind of made me feel, I don't know, I kind of felt some similarities to Ryan Leaf at that particular point. Now, while I wasn't the number 2 prospect in the country or number 2 in the state, I still felt like I had so much of my life focused on tennis, where switching from tennis to doing something else was just like completely new to me. So in writing this story, you know, I go from him being in high school to being super focused, and then college getting a little bit unfocused, whatever that is. But being from Montana and being from a suburban place, he only really had football. And then when he didn't have football, he was kind of lost. So I myself felt a little bit lost, but in feeling lost, I wrote this movie script. So maybe not so lost, you know? I think that there's something to be said about thinking of the future you. You know, working for my dad for like 6 years, I was like, do I really want to do this another 6 years? No. You know, year 3.5, year 4, I was kind of figuring out, okay, what do I want to do other than this? You know, I was given the opportunity to work for my dad, and I'm obviously very grateful for that, but like, it wasn't what I wanted to do with my life. And I would get anxious when I was just sitting around the office not doing something, or just waiting for somebody else to ask me to do something that I didn't want to do. Dude, I also feel like this is a therapist session a little bit.
Both my parents are psychiatrists.
Yeah, you good at it. You good at it.
Yeah. Let me know if I'm coming off too serious. I feel like
Bro,
I am.
no. No, I think like the serious questions and then also making like a funny vibe, whatever.
Yeah. All right. So right now, are there any girls in the picture?
Well, I'd like someone that's serious about their craft. Let's keep it at that.
That was good.
Right?
That was a good start. For what you're thinking about behind your decision to become vegan.
I think becoming vegan started with me not really being able to chew my food because I had jaw surgery. I had like an uneven jaw it's called TMJ, but they went in there, put some metal plates in, fixed my jaw, and then for almost 6 months I really couldn't have solid food. So I think that's where I first started in July of 2019 in terms of being vegan. And then it just became health, and then also animals, good for the environment. I think that the trend is going towards being vegan. You know, like we eat too much meat as a society. We don't feed the people that we have. We can feed 80 billion animals, but we can't feed 8 billion humans. Doesn't really make any sense.
What's your favorite movie? Or top 5? Some of your top 5.
Top 5 favorite movies? This may be a tough one. Okay, in no particular order, alright? I Love You Man, Hangover, Superbad, About a Boy, Hugh Grant,
I don't know.
Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison. I'd say that's 6 for you. Pineapple Express, Ted Jones. Ted Jones was actually the drug dealer in Pineapple Express.